Hello, Hawks United friends. Thank you for coming today for my winter book read-alouds. Let me begin by first welcoming everyone. Hello, room 171 Hawks. Hello, room 102 Hawks. Hello, room 103 Hawks. And hello, room 104 Hawks. The books I chose to read today are books about weather, a science study in kindergarten, and specifically the season that is about to happen. Right now we are still in the season of fall. Seasons of the year, you know, please join me: spring, summer, fall, winter. And we are in fall right now. Fall started in September and it ends next week in December. But the next season coming up, which will be next week and last for several months, is the season of winter. Now, Seattle's winters can be cool and cold. They mostly are rainy, but occasionally they can be snowy. And the books I chose are the more traditional thinking around winter, of winter as a snowy month. Snowy weather is associated with winter. Snow can happen in the fall, and it can even happen in the spring, depending on the year, the location, and the climate. So I have a poem book about winter and a story book about winter. And they kind of go with my song. There was a time when we got cold and snowy was the weather. S-N-O-W-Y, 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 and snowy was the weather. I love that song so much, I sing it when I'm all alone. And there was a time when we got cold and snowy was the weather. S-N-O-W-Y, 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 and snowy was the weather. I particularly like that song. Okay, I have a fiction story called Snowmen at Night. And then I have a poem book called Winter Wonderland. I'm going to read the fiction story first. And I think I might move myself around and try to hold the book in front of the camera instead of just seeing me. I think that might be an easy way for you to see all the pages. I'm hoping that will work. Excuse me. I hope this works. I think it can. There we go. Snowmen at Night by Carolyn Buhner and pictures by Mark Buhner. Here's the inside front cover. And this is a wonderful gift from a friend of mine, a former student. Snowmen at Night. One wintry day I made a snowman, very round and tall. The next day when I saw him, he was not the same at all. Why, here rhyming words, tall and all. His hat had slipped. His arms drooped down. He really looked a fright. It made me start to wonder, what do snowmen do at night? Fright and night. I think that snowmen start to slide when it gets really dark. Off the lawn and down the street, right into the park. We really are. People are sleeping, but the snow people are being active. They gather in a circle while they wait for all the others, sipping cups of ice-cold cocoa made by snowman mothers. Yeah, because they would not want to have hot cocoa. Then the snowman games begin. They line up in their places, each one anxious for his turn in the snowman races. Get that expression on those snow people, racing and their friends in the back yelling, yes! And that one over there wearing a Viking hat. After everyone has had a chance at racing once or twice, they go on over to the pond to do skating tricks on ice. And you can see some of them skate successfully, and some of them slipped and fell. Sometimes they start giggling, and then they act like clowns. They bump into each other till they all fall down. They gather up their snowballs, the pitcher takes his aim, and underneath the moonlit sky, they play a baseball game. And take a look at the careful illustration of that moon picture if you can. The illustrator made the moon face be a bit like a snowman face. No one knows just how it started, but soon it's quite a sight, with snowmen throwing snowballs in the world's best snowball fight. Look at the wonderful details in here, their expressions and the movement. And this snowman right here got hit with a snowball and it made his nose pop off. Good illustrations to match the story. Then it's time for sledding. It's a wild ride down the hill. Look at how the print is sliding down the hill as well. That's a very tall hill in that town. Wahoo! They yell. This is by far the snowman's biggest thrill. Really? Oh, that one's his hat fell off. Must be because they're moving quickly. Finally, they're tuckered out. That means tired. And getting sleepy. So they slowly gather up their things, and one by one they go. This one was knocked out and sleeping on the toboggan, the sled. So if your snowman's grin is crooked, or he's lost a little height, you'll know he's just been doing what snowmen do at night. And there they are on a swing set, playing on the swings. Oh, that's a scream. Okay. Thanks for listening while I read that story. Snowmen at Night. Now I'd like to read you another one. This is a poem book. It's a poem book called Winter Wonderland by Jill Esbaum. And this book is full of photographs. It's a National Geographic for Kids book, and that's a wonderful science organization that has many, many talented photographers who take photos all over the world for other people to see. This person has a question, says, know where I can find a teeny tiny hat? Snow people don't always have to be big. Winter Wonderland by Jill Esbaum. I am winter, season of cold and snow. Sometimes I'm gentle. Feathery flakes float from the sky to frost branches and rooftops or vanish on your tongue. Now, as you can see, this is something called a poem. A poem is a different type of literature that has a different kind of melody or rhythm to the words. And in this case, the winter is speaking. See, on this page it says, I am, two kindergarten words, I am winter. Season of cold and snow. Sometimes I'm gentle. Winter is still speaking. Feathery flakes float from the sky to frost branches and rooftops or vanish on your tongue. I draw lacy patterns on window panes and softly whoosh drifts into astonishing shapes. Open spaces sparkle in the sun and glitter, purple blue under the stars. Again, winter is speaking. Other times I'm stormy, stinging needles of sleet and howling Arctic blasts set little birds trembling. Rabbits and squirrels take cover. Brrr. When it's not too cold, come and play. Feel free to flap an angel or roll a jolly snowman. Flop onto a sled and slip-slide down a bumpy hill. Hold tight. My days are short. Darkness falls early. Ever skimmed outdoor ice on silver blades? Click, clack, click. Can't do that in the summertime. Winter sounds proud now. I am winter, keeper of your favorite holidays. Twinkle lights and colorful displays cheer neighbors and friends. Festive meals invite visitors to gather round the table. You might exchange gifts around a merry tree and sing carols of the season. You might listen to family stories and honor age-old traditions that help you remember the past. And there's a girl lighting Hanukkah candles, and there's children sitting by a Christmas tree. When the year fades away, you can count on me to supply a new one. Celebrate! Oh, I am sneaky. About the time you think I'll never go away, I send a soft, warm day to make icicles drip and snowbanks melt into shallow puddles. Still, I might zap you with one last blizzard just for kicks. I'll leave for a while, but when my year nears its end, watch for my return. Will I be gentle or stormy, playful or sneaky? Wait and see. I hope you like that book. I do. Winter Wonderland by Jill Esbaum. Thank you, Brian Hawks. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the winter holiday break. See you in the new year. Bye.